Evening. Listen, phone call to Marston Bailiffs. Can we put a push on this one, guys, please? I know you like it. I know a lot of you have seen it. It's when I phoned up Chris Green and he was going to come and arrest me in my hovercraft and stuff like that. Because they've got special vehicles, apparently, which I think was a transit van. I don't know. Chris Green never actually called round, obviously, because he'd made such a fucking arse of himself. But I really like it to be the second most viewed video on the channel. Just because apparently it is really quite entertaining, and it should be. Oh, how's Bryony, by the way, Chris? I know you're watching. I've heard allegedly that you had an affair with a woman called Bryony while you were collecting court fines from her. How's your wife? Listen, I've just boosted up on Facebook. It's on my page, so I've just shared it to my two groups, which is Hard Harry Hard On and the Police of the Worst Emergency Service, and also a group called Keeping an Eye on the Eye, which needs to be approved on that one, so it might not be up yet, and also the White Pen Dragons. So I hope you can all see that on those pages. Everyone can see that. It's called Common Law Court. I think the guy's name is John Smith. Common Law Court now apparently has been recognised in judicial law by the judges and the sheriffs, so that's England and Scotland. And I won't say too much because the guy explains it very well in the video. But it's basically the court system we have now is you have to pay to go to take someone to court. If you're in court yourself, you have to hire a lawyer or a barrister. You're not allowed to represent yourself because, of course, well, why would you be allowed to represent yourself? So the Common Law Court gets rid of all that. It's free to use. You can represent yourself. You're judged by a jury of your peers. There's none of these bought and paid for council employees pretending to be magistrates, which, by the way, is a very serious criminal fucking offence. But as we know, all the fucking coppers are bent and they back them up. So it's Common Law Court. There's stuff on it on YouTube as well, if you just search Common Law Court. And they've got their own website, which I think is basically, he does say in the video, but I think it's www.commonlawcourt, whatever it is. You know, if you get far enough into it, it'll probably tell you. So this is a major fucking shift. All these bent fucking judges and magistrates we have, who you have to pay for the privilege of being in front of. And as we all know, with the likes of council tax hearings and stuff like that, you're found guilty before you fucking get there. Because, well, as this channel's proved, the entire establishment's fucking bent to the core. It's not so much the bad apple in the barrel these days as trying to find the fucking good apple. Because all the fucking apples are fucking rotten like shit. I feel a bit better now. So yeah, check that out, guys. I've just watched it myself. The video I've seen on Facebook is about 7 minutes long, so it's not going to fucking kill you, is it? And just have a little think about that. And I haven't looked at the website, but I'm sure there are further details available on there, because that's the thing to check for updates. So this goes ahead, and my God, we really are going to see some fucking changes. Anyway, I shall see you all later.